a troll leak from Mr. Boom himself, but it's actually still unknown if it's from him or not. Almost 2 days ago, the trailer for the movie called Godzilla x Kong dropped. And after this, about a day ago, the YouTuber called tvman published a video called Skibidi Toilet Episode 68 Part 2, Secret Episode. This is mostly a compilation of the last few episodes, but what's interesting is the first clip in this video. It actually looks like a troll leak made by Dafook himself. But there is no info nowhere. The quality of this clip is as good as the original episodes with all the camera work, the models, the lighting, and even the animation. There are a couple minor differences, but before we get into all of it, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As I said earlier, take this troll leak with a grain of salt, but once you see it, you'll understand that there is a very, very high chance that Dafook made it himself and might be double trolling us both with the troll leak and by tvman uploading it. We already know that he sometimes gives out leaks to other creators. The first time this happened was with Creekcraft before episode 65, and to me before episode 68 part 1. I think this might have been the case once again, but this time we have no confirmation. But either way, this small clip is dope and very high quality, so let's analyze it and compare it with the original series. The leaked clip starts with a black screen, just like how Dafook's videos start, and suddenly the camera turns on and we see the actual Godzilla coming out of nowhere with all his might. Even from this scene, we can clearly see that this place is the same place as episode 68. Part 1 takes place in with all the destruction. People might say, how could anyone else have the same map? But we already have seen other fan animators using almost the same maps as Dafook. But usually the main difference in these are the lighting and the small details on the map. And if I'm honest, this scene doesn't look like it has any flaws. There was only 1 or 2 differences I found, which I'll show you in a second. After Godzilla gets up fully, we can see that his eyes are glowing yellow, and he walks forward a little right before screaming to show he is the one in charge. But the ones who have watched this leak will know that it's not the case. While he is screaming, the camera turns to the right and we see upgraded Titan tvman. And this is the part where stuff gets interesting because this scene is almost exactly the same as the scene in episode 68 part 1, right before upgraded Titan tvman kills the last G-Man toilet clone. This scene is literally almost 1-to-1 with the original episode, and this is why people are so confused about who made this leak. We can even see the particles being the same on the blade and the core. If you play this side by side, it's apparent that the movement of the particles are different, but the colors and shapes are perfectly the same. Another difference is the POV and Titan tvman stance. In the original episode, upgraded Titan tvman was a little more leaned in, but there are 2 other very big differences. The main one is, if you zoom into his head monitor on both frames, we can see that there is a slight difference in the troll leak. The protection layers of Titan tvman's monitor are not there, but even though that's the case, everything else is perfect. So I am incredibly confused as to if this is real or not. Maybe Dafook removed it just so that it looks more fake, or it's just completely fake. I can't wrap my head around someone being able to produce something this high quality though, because let me remind you, this came out literally hours after the Godzilla trailer came out. The next difference is the lighting. If we put both frames side by side, you most likely already realize that the lighting is completely different, but the troll leak's lighting still seems like something Dafook would do. And this next scene will definitely make a lot of Godzilla fans mad, because the upgraded Titan tvman literally teleports his hand and one-shots Godzilla with his blade, cutting through his neck. We can see so much blood coming out of Godzilla's neck while falling down, and even this blood looks like the blood Dafook uses in his episodes. The POV cameraman turns to upgraded Titan tvman after this, and he just shrugs, probably referencing that it was such an easy fight and ended without any effort. Blood literally killed Godzilla with 0 effort. I guess clapping scientist toilet gave him extra powers. Right after this, the POV cameraman turns to his left one more time, and we see a TV man coming towards us with something that looks like an air tank in his hands, but he suddenly hands it to the POV cameraman and it says, "Copium with for Godzilla fans only" under it. If Dafook actually made this, and I'm giving a 95% chance that he did, this is something that he would put 100%. He is most likely poking fun at people that think Godzilla is more powerful than the Titans, and I guess if this is made by him, it puts an end to all the speculation about who is stronger. There is also a reversed tvman line as well, and I think it's very clear it's the same voice Dafook uses in his videos. And I don't think we heard this line before. If we have PLS, make sure to correct me. The TV man says, "This will help," from what I can understand when he is handing out the copium tank to us. Here you go. Listen to it yourself. This line is probably directed at the viewers who think Godzilla should have won this battle or even withstand a couple attacks. If this is the first time we heard this line, I think we can say that this was clearly made by Dafuk, even just because of this one voice line. Also, if you want to watch the full leak without any interruptions and hear the sound effects, here you go. What do you think? Do you believe this was made by Dafuk, or is it a fan animation? It is very hard to believe that it could be a fan animation when the quality is this high. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to pay your